I've been looking for something like this for years. I did an implant case like this in 2015 and 2016, and then the lab that I was using couldn't provide what I was looking for. And when I saw Randy and got to know him a little bit and get the opportunity, I was like, this is what I've been looking for all these years.
Welcome to another episode of the 3-on-6 podcast with Dr. Randy Roberts.
Education, empowerment, starting now.
Hello and welcome to the 3-on-6 podcast. I'm Dr. Randy Roberts and I'm here with one of my favorite people, Dr. Mike Stanley. He's one of our amazing 3-on-6 doctors. He's been a provider now for, how long have you been a provider?
Couple years.
Couple years now, 2 years. And since he's become a provider, he's just been doing an amazing job. He has so many super happy patients out there. He's helping elevate our brand and helping elevate the 3-on-6 and so many patients' lives. So thank you so much for being here.
It's awesome. It's super exciting to be here. I've been looking for something like this for years. I did an implant case like this in 2015 and 2016, and then the lab that I was using couldn't provide what I was looking for. And when I saw Randy and got to know him a little bit and get the opportunity, I was like, this is what I've been looking for all these years. And great training, great community. So any questions that I have as a provider, I've been able to kind of troubleshoot all of those, and it's awesome. I appreciate everything you guys have done from the beginning, and as a group of friends, we've gotten to be friends as also colleagues. So it's been cool. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Right now we're running our 3-on-6 provider training where we're adding 7 new doctors to the map for the 3-on-6 providers, and Dr. Stanley's here helping us train them. So thank you so much for being here. Not only is he an awesome doc, he's also a really good trainer. He's been really good at helping our doctors to learn how to do this. He's got really great techniques. And so thank you so much for that as well.
Yeah, it's really fun to give people tips and tricks that I've learned either from you guys or on my own. As we share, we a lot of times elevate our level of skill, and it's fun to come out and be in the mountains and also get to help people, train people, and learn more. I always learn something every time I come.
You've been a provider now for 2 years, and you got to go on this fun summit with us last month. Tell us a little bit about the summit.
Yeah, so it's cool to get together with all the providers that I'd been talking to for months and maybe a couple of years that I hadn't met in person. So I met some of the other doctors and got to just hang out with them. Also, we had some good training. I loved having Ricardo Kern there, some of the little techniques on tissue management and just how to elevate our level of aesthetics so that the outcomes are beautiful and also long lasting, because we want our patients to be happy when they smile, and we want them to be happy smiling for many years to come. So it was a great opportunity. We got to do some fun things. We were talking earlier about the four-wheeling trip, which was really fun. Little dust in the hair and running through the desert, and it was good to be together and also learn something as well.
Did you see the whale jumping out of the water while we were?
Oh yeah. My wife and I were just standing there, and all of a sudden there's a whale jumping out of the water. How else would you get that? That was
right. I was
cool
so
place.
surprised. I'm like, what is that? There's a whale just jumping out of the water.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it was a really fun experience getting to know you and your wife better, and to be able to hang out with all of the doctors. I just feel like we've got such a really cool community of doctors that are really good people that love helping each other out and growing together as a group.
Yeah.
And so tell us more about your office.
Yeah, so I just about a year before I came to the training, I bought an office in Dawsonville, Georgia. And when I was doing that, it was a general dentistry office, and I started doing everything within general dentistry and very quickly grew too much within the space. So we bought the space next door, expanded into it, and 2 of my really good friends, one from dental school, his dad was the dean of the dental school, and we were just really good friends the whole time. Convinced him to move from Arizona to Georgia to work with me. He moved his family out there, and he just came on board, and everybody's loving him. He's doing great. But that freed me up to focus a lot more on implant cases with 3-on-6, and gave me a little bit of that freedom, because I love to work, but I don't want to work 9 days a week. And so it was cool to kind of offload some of that, let him take on a lot of the general dentistry cases. And I've been able to focus a lot more on just providing an excellent product with 3-on-6, focusing the energy on the patients. And we've seen some just cool outcomes. I've seen some fun cases that patients are so happy to keep their gums And a lot of them have done consults with all-in-X providers, and they leave dejected because they're like, I know that I don't want that, but it's my only option. And then they'll find 3-on-6 through our ads or through the Smile Clinic's ads, and then they're like, wow, there's one right here in Georgia, and I don't have to, travel. And the Smile Clinic's made it really easy for people to come into town, make it work and get done, and that's elevated the game of dentistry to be able to do that. But a lot of people need to be close, and I'm happy to be able to do that with them. It's been fun to see some of the just beautiful smiles, and then have the confidence to know that I'm giving somebody something that I believe in, as opposed to, this is the best that I can produce. This is the best that we can do in dentistry.
Right.
And there will always be limitations, but I think that you guys are pushing the limits of what can we do to physically get somebody something that can last the rest of their life. I love that.
Something that can last the rest of their life and feel like it did before.
Yeah.
Make it feel like the teeth that you had before, that you were born with, and make it feel natural and function like it's natural, and be cleansable like it's natural.
Yep.
Yeah, so I feel like we've got a lot of advantages, and you have a lot of cheerleaders on the 3-on-6 Facebook group.
Yeah,
so you've got a lot of
those
patients
people
in there that you've had really good experiences. If you aren't part of the Facebook 3-on-6 group, you should get on there. It says 3-on-6 implants and bridges. We have that's where all of our patients go when they're looking into the procedure, and when they've gotten the procedure, they help other people to get over those anxieties and fears, because it's a big leap of faith to take to invest so much of your time and money, and you're worth it. If it's something that you are needing to do, it's worth investing your time and energy to do it. And if you're questioning it, you go to that group, ask your questions, and you'll be able to talk to doctors. Dr. Stanley's in there a lot, I'm in there a lot, and all the patients in those areas, they can tell you what their experience has been as well, and they're open and honest about it. So
yeah, it's awesome to have like a group of thousands of people that have had the procedure done, that have they're not on the page with any incentive. They're giving you their honest opinions, and I love that that's the open platform that it is, to really explain how, well, this is what I did for this. This is how I had a problem with this. And a lot of times you can gather, if you are interested, anytime that we have a patient call and they're trying to come to the clinic, and a lot of times you're just a little hesitant to just jump in and go ahead and make the visit. That Facebook group, anytime we get a patient call, we're sending them an email that has the link to the Facebook group and financing options, because the more prepared you are as a patient coming in, the more confidence you have to be able to come to us knowing what you could get. And then we're not having to kind of decide in the moment. You already know, I do want 3-on-6, I want my gums, I want my natural teeth, but I also want to feel comfortable that the office is going to be able to provide that for me, and I'm a good candidate. So we even can do virtual consults if you live just barely outside the radius. If you have a 3D image and photos from your dentist that you can send to us, we can talk to you on the phone and do some general question answering. And a lot of times that gives somebody the confidence to say, okay, now I'm going to drive the 2, 3, 4 hours, or now I'm going to fly and go and do the consult ready for surgery. So definitely encourage you to use the Facebook group for questions. And there's a lot of, like you said, cheerleaders for us, people that we care about, people that we've seen, and that know that we're in it for the benefiting the patient, as opposed to just being there for ourselves. We don't have to do that, but we love to see people smile afterwards and the outcomes. We love to see it.
So patients who are wanting to come see Dr. Stanley, how do they find you?
So you can call the office at 706-265-6877. You can Google Timber Ridge Dental Center in Dawsonville, Georgia, and that will come up with our Google business profile, where within a year and a half, we have 365 brand new 5-star reviews. We have a great presence in the community. We've been really well received. You can also go onto our website, timberridgedentalcenter.com.
And I also give them 5 stars. Thank you, you're awesome. You have an awesome clinic out there. And thank you so much for coming and helping us out, and for being on the podcast.
Great to be here. Thanks for inviting
you guys. And all right, we'll see you next time.
If you're considering restorative dentistry with dental implants, you should know all of your options. Head to 3on6.com and book a free consultation with a 3-on-6 provider near you. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, share, or leave a review in the comments. Until next time, keep smiling.